Hey everybody, Eve here, and I don't know what that thing said. Okay, it's gone now. Okay, let's start. Let's start over, because I'm not ready. Okay, everybody. Hey everybody, Eve here. Today's video is going to be a little bit on the serious side. And I don't know if most of you have watched a lot of my older videos, but in those I do talk about losing my husband on September 23rd of 2018. So that's the reason I've been a little quiet this month, and that is exactly the reason. It's a hard month because this was a month of having to endure and witness my husband suffer and die. So I'm gonna just glide right over through this because I can't handle the painful details any more than any of you can. So at any rate, I wanted to talk more about an issue I've been having lately. And I'm sure, as most of you know that live in tiny spaces, you're going to have issues with bugs. And I have briefly touched on the issue of bugs before, but there's a particular sector of bugs that bugs me, pun intended, more than any other. And it's the spiders, the arachnid family. Yeah. They are particularly annoying. And the biggest reason being is, this is my bed, which is probably the largest percentage of my space, but I love it. And as you can see, it has I don't know, you may or may not be able to see. I'm going to try to show you. Got this little area here. And the other day, probably more like a week or two ago, who knows? I live in a tiny space. I don't pay attention to time, okay? I'm just sitting here, and then all of a sudden, I'm sitting right a little farther back from the bed. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this spider comes sliding down on his web. They have that little single strand to the web. And he's coming down, he's coming down right at me. And so, that a little more than freaks me out because I hardly had time to get out of his way. And my perception was always that spiders are afraid of us. And no better than that now. They're not afraid of us at all. Because it happened again, but this time I wasn't directly under the spider's path. But so basically within 2 weeks time I've had a spider Palooza firestorm here, and whatever you want to call it. It's been a mess. And I did this one. I took I don't know where my broken dustpan is. I have a broken dustpan, and I went after that. When he finally came down on the bed, he ran and he went under this little leopard pillow I have back here. That's my favorite pillow. That's the pillow I sleep on. And he went under it, and I lifted it up, and I took my broken dustpan, and I was whacking him, And he's still running all over the bed, because I'm whacking him. And it took me a minute, but I did kill him, and then I have to gingerly take a paper towel and then pick up the carcass and dispose of it out my window, and not a fun thing to do. So anyway, the second spider was a little slicker. When he came down, he scurried under some, I have some, jewelry boxes and some like little decorative boxes that I keep and organize my rings and my jewelry and coins, keep coins and stuff in on my bed. And he went under those. So I was like, so I went and got a pair of my gloves. You know, I work on a farm, and I go out to the barn every day, and I always wear gloves because, well, I'm trying to take care of these nails. You know what I mean? I've started doing my nails, and I've got to protect them. So anyway, I put the gloves on, and I pick up a box, and there he is. You know, there he is. And then he goes and he runs, and I've got this little rug on my bed. You know, because I like to sit on my bed and watch TV sometimes, and I don't want to get my bedding dirty. So I'll throw, area rugs. But they're not area rugs that have been used on the floor, by the way. They're absolutely pristine, light area rugs that I keep on the bed most of the time until I go to bed. Then I roll them up, I set them in a chair, then I go to bed, and anyway. I'm sure you guys don't need all those details. But anyway, so back to the spider, he ran under the rug, I pulled the edge of the rug up, and then I have gloves on now. And these are rubber, like silicone, they have silicone palms and something. So they're very protective. So guess what? I just grabbed him and squished him right there. And then I took a paper towel, and again, I'm like wadding him up. And then I took a picture of him because I had to share him on Facebook because, well, I was pretty proud of that kill because, well, I just can't suffer a spider to live. It's just not in me. And I have absolutely no mercy on flies. So, yeah, I love animals. Yeah, I love nature. But I do not like the pestilences. And to me, certain kinds of bugs. And, if there was a cockroach in here, I'd show absolutely no mercy. If I saw any kind of vermin in here, a mole, a mouse, a rat, sorry. You're on my turf, so you're going to die. And I have no remorse in confessing that. And if there's people like you think, oh, you should save the spiders, they eat bugs, fine. Let them eat bugs. Let them eat bugs outside. But what if I'd been asleep when that first spider come trailing down? Okay? Because there's only 2 poisonous spiders in North America, to my knowledge, and that's the recluse and the recluse, not the recluse, sorry, I'm a hillbilly. The recluse and the black widow, right? So, I don't know. I'm not taking, I don't have the magnifying glass thing, because number one, I don't have my glasses on all the time, and I don't have perfect vision, so I don't have a magnifier going, okay, let me see. Are you a recluse or a black widow? Don't have time to do all that, folks. I mean, I'm being assaulted by arachnids. I mean, it's a spider palooza up in here, and I'm quite thoroughly done with it. So I have treated this place. People keep saying peppermint oil. When I Google everything, it's like, okay, well, what you treat spiders with is peppermint oil. So I have completely painted this place in the past, probably within 2 months ago, with so much peppermint oil on the wood, because the largest percentage of the interior of this build is wood, some kind of wood. I don't know what they would use, but it's a nice wood. And then there's these little, you can't see anything, and I can't move that. It'll just fall into pieces, and all that. It'll just be a hot mess, like me. So, yeah, there's branches in here. Yeah, maybe you can see these here. There are branches there. Do you see the little branches? Actual physical tree branches. So I'm painting all of this with peppermint oil in the past, and I did the same last night because I'm like, everyone's so convinced that peppermint oil will keep these things, like, ward them off. Will it kill them? I don't know. They didn't say kill them. It just, makes them nuts. They want to get away from it, which I can understand, because at 3 o'clock in the morning, I wanted to get away from it too. My eyes were burning. I had to open 2 of these windows here because these windows do open, and so I opened them, like that, and it was nice and cool last night, thank God. But But I had to go outside. Seriously, I had to go outside. It was just that bad. I gotta make sure this is locked, folks. I don't want any people rolling up in here in the middle of the night either. Spiders are bad enough. So anyway, so I tried the peppermint oil, and then earlier today, I had one of those pump sprayers, the ones that you buy for insecticides and stuff. You can get them at Walmart. And I don't know, stupid thing. They clog up on me. I don't know. The ones I buy, they don't ever work. The Walmart brand X or whatever. So, long story short, I've sprayed outside and I've used essential oils inside, and I don't want to use deadly poisons because, obviously, I don't want to die trying to kill a few spiders. Well, not a few spiders, a lot of spiders. I see at least 2-3 spiders a week. It'd be kind of a miracle if I didn't see 2 or 3 a day. Yeah, I'm a little paranoid. That's why I keep looking around, because I keep waiting for one to come on down, man. Come on down so I can kill you. Yeah, they're no fun, kids. They're no fun. So anyway, do me a favor. If someone's got some kind of a remedy that won't kill me, that will work at deterring or warding off or these spiders, then please let me know. And then for those of you that are Christians or have some sort of prayer life, pray for me this month, because September 23rd is going to be very hard. And so realize that I like to do videos once a week and maybe even twice a week. In the future, I was thinking about having some Bible studies, because people in tiny spaces, having faith, especially Christian faith, is very important. At least to me it is. Because we spend a lot of time alone. Except for me. I have lots of spider buddies. No, not by choice. I don't care for them. So anyway, just keep me in your prayers, and I will pray for each and every one of you. And while you're here, please thumbs up, comment on, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And while you're subscribing, please, I have to mess up every time, don't I? And while you're subscribing, please ring that notification bell for future video uploads. And until next time, may Christ bless each and every one of you most abundantly. And yeah, Spider Palooza up in here, folks. I need some help.